Hey guys, it's Gameface here, and welcome back to episode 77 of my Manchester City career mode. Now in today's episode, got some more games to get through. The first game is against Swansea in the league for us to play. We're going to be playing that match as well, not semi it, because we're getting to the latter stage of the season and we need the points, so we have to play these games. Game against Villarreal, which we're going to be also playing in the quarterfinals on the Champions Cup as well. It's the second leg of that, it's the away leg, so an opportunity for us to hopefully get some away goals. The first leg in the last episode finished 1-0, obviously a fairly decent result. Obviously the main positive was, I suppose, us not conceding, so that's the positive we can take from that one. And obviously we've got a game against Hull City then to play, potentially a game against Watford as well. It's a home match, but the likelihood is we probably won't have enough time to get into that game, but we'll have to wait and see. Before we get into today's episode though, if we could try and hit 100 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate all the support on the channel and on this series in particular. It's absolutely incredible to see. Thank you so much for that. And let's crack on with today's episode. Currently 2 points in front of third place Liverpool, overtook them in the last episode, now 8 points behind Chelsea, so that margin has remained the same, but we've still got to play Chelsea next month still, in what could be a title decider potentially, but before then they've got to drop some more points to help us out. This is the side we're going to go with for the next game against Swansea. We've got Donnarumma starting in goal, we've got Kyle Walker, Nyeri, Mangala and Ferreira in defence, De Bruyne, Gundogan and Sancho in midfield, in front of that Moreno, Leroy Sané and Belotti all starting. Of course a change team, because we did play a few days ago against Villarreal, and we've got another game against Villarreal in another few days, so had to change the team around a little bit. Should hopefully be in okay position to go on to win this game though. I still think it's a good enough side to beat them, and hopefully we get Belotti on a good run of form as well. Okay, let's go for this game against Swansea, live from the Etihad, and hopefully going to get ourselves all 3 points in this game. Of course, based on the team that we have out, we should win, there's no doubt about it, but we've seen in previous games as well that it's not always necessarily the case. Even when we play the games, it's not always necessarily the case, so we'll have to wait and see. It's all about performance, and hopefully we can perform the better of the two teams and come away with all 3 points. Belotti switching out to Moreno, great pass, go on Moreno, make a good run, cut back inside onto your left foot, good opportunity, Moreno shoots and scores, what a finish, great power behind it on his left foot as well, and scores past the goalkeeper who couldn't save. 13 minutes in, what a start to this game. Moreno with a great strike past the keeper and finds the back of net. 13 minutes in, winning the game 1-0. Wasn't actually expecting him to score here, I thought the keeper would save it, but there's just enough power to take it behind him, and yeah, really happy with that strike, good start. Gundogan running forward to shoot. Oh, such a good strike. Just a little bit over the bar. Go on, Moreno. Oh, plays it through. Belotti trying to get around the keeper. Saved by Fabianski. Does pretty well, to be fair to him. Good bit of play there. So close to just take it round him. Oh, well played. Belotti to shoot. It's 2-0. That's fantastic. Asensio with the assist. This is brilliant football. And I was actually a little bit surprised by the performance. I thought Swansea actually started in the first couple of minutes quite well, quite lively. And I was a little bit worried about the players that we had out. But actually we've come really good here, to be honest, because Asensio just plays a lovely ball through to Belotti. No stopping that. Defenders couldn't follow him. And it's a fantastic run as well from Belotti. And slots it past the keeper. 31 minutes in. Put ourselves in a really good position. It's Kyle Walker that wins back the ball initially. Look at this for an attack. And just a first time finish there into the back of net. 2-0. Really, really happy with that. Gives us a good lead over them as well in the first half. Well played. Moreno wins it back. Swansea is starting to fall apart. A chance maybe for Asensio on his left foot to shoot. Oh, could have played through whoever that was from midfield. Would have been a great pass to play to him, but I just felt the shot was on. I mean, it could have been Belotti, I think, through there. It's not too far away, there's a shot, but still wanted one on target. Half-time winning the game 2-0, fantastic position right now. We're obviously deserving to be in the lead as well, playing some good football, having some good chances. Maybe we could have had a third goal potentially, but not going to be too greedy because we have actually done very, very well and much better than I was expecting with this side that we put out. And hopefully it can continue into the second half. Got to make sure we don't concede. That will obviously allow Swansea the way back into this game. Sané. Now pulling it back to Belotti, who's turning and going to shoot as well. Oh, I was expecting a better strike than that. Saved comfortably. And Asensio can't do much better either, off target. Good opening 5 minutes to the second half though. Expecting a little bit more though from Belotti as he turned and shot. Okay, all 3 changes. Neves, Diaz and Kone all to come on. We'll take off Kevin De Bruyne, Leroy Sané and Asensio. Those guys can be off, of course, because they're our better players that impact the game more. So we want to rest them and make sure they're okay for future games. Of course, Gundogan should probably come off in this scenario, but we're going to keep him on anyway. No intentions of using him in any games coming up just yet. So gives us a chance, obviously, for Neves to get another game under his belt. I think that's probably his second feature off the bench now for him. We're after 10 by the end of the season to try and meet one of the objectives. So hopefully that can happen, and we'll wait to see what his performance is like as well on the left-hand side. Go on, Neves. Go on, you can beat Norton to that. He's still going as the youngster. It's a great counter-attack. I don't think he's going to get any support. Just seems to be a little bit faster than Norton. Might actually get a little bit of support across the box. Can he get there? Oh, he does actually. Never. Oh, well, that's a little bit rubbish. 10 minutes left, and he just smashes the post. It's an empty net. I can't even have the excuse that it was his weaker foot because it wasn't. Oh no, how does he manage that? Too much power behind it. Any excuse I can come up with. That is dreadful. Anyway, the game finishes 2-0 and we've got ourselves the 3 points, exactly what we were after, along with a clean sheet as well, which is always welcomed. Of course, Neves probably should have made it 3-0. He did have a fantastic chance. I'm going to take the positives out of it, which was the fact that he got into position in the first place, and obviously, you know, showed decent pace and that sort of thing, and the pass across was actually pretty good to Diaz. But yeah, he should finish that off as clear. It's basically as simple as that. He should do much better, but he's obviously going to still get more game time. He's going to improve. We're going to still try and train up. In particular, by the looks of it, his finishing needs to be improved. Maybe an opportunity to do that if there is a space for another finishing drill maybe on here. Not so sure that we will have any space, to be honest. We might take out Nedig, since he's not technically one of our players. He's actually on loan from Dortmund. So we will therefore put in Neves, and we'll have him do a finishing drill, I think. So if we can find a good one there. Yeah, 60 finishing or 59 finishing, whatever it is. Probably explains the reason why I didn't finish that. On to simulating the drills. Let's see how we get on this week. Hopefully a positive outcome with a few of the stats going up. Finishing out there for Pereira, as well as his long shots and free kick accuracy. So a good week for him. Other than that, no real change. Okay, so to the next game now against Villarreal. This is the side that I'm going to go with. Donnarumma, Cancelo, Stones, Town, Rose in defence. Then we've got Sol, Alaba and Silva in midfield. Sterling, Leroy Sané and Gabriel Jesus starting as our front three. This is kind of pretty much our cemented first team kind of thing that we've got going on at the moment. So it's kind of the usual team that I put out. Gomez, Delph, Asensio, De Bruyne, Diaz, Neves and Pereira all on the bench. So some good options for us. Of course, a few youngsters on there as well, which we can always give a go if we want to. Let's crack on with the game against Villarreal. Obviously the away leg, so if we get any away goals, that'll put us in a fantastic position. In fact, I think 1 or 2 away goals should be enough to see us through. But let's wait and find out. Hopefully get ourselves into the semi-finals of the Champions Cup. Okay, here we go. Currently 1-0 up from the first leg, and certainly looking to add to that scoreline. Do not want to be sitting on a 0-0 for the majority of the game and then risk it, putting that at risk, obviously, later on in the match. Hopefully that won't be the case, and we can get ourselves a goal in this first half as well, just to kind of settle us down and obviously get the away goal advantage. Let's see how we get on. Cancelo here getting quite nicely forward. He's going to shoot, or had to be saved. Good start to the game, out for a corner. And we're going to deliver through Bernardo Silva. Got to take some of our chances in this match. Punched away by the keeper, as far as Danny Rose to chest down. Tal will give it a go. Bernardo Silva going to look to Gabriel Jesus with a little chip over the top. Go on, Gabriel Jesus should do better. Straight at the keeper, just had to pick out one of the corners. Of course, it was a little bit awkward that it was bouncing, but still, when you're that close to goal, you just got to nod it in one of the corners, haven't you, really? Keeper saves it. He tried to go for the corner, actually, by the looks of that replay, but just not quite far enough there, and it made it fairly easy for the keeper to clear the corner as well. Go on. Losing the game 1-0. They got themselves the home goal here for Villarreal. Doesn't make too much of a difference, to be honest, to the scoreline. Of course, it means that they're now level and we won't go through, but it's not that much of a hindrance for us. It would have been more so if they had scored in the last leg and got themselves an away goal. We've still got the advantage if we can get the next goal, but yeah, frustrating to have conceded 21 minutes in, losing the match 1-0. One of Villarreal's first chances, to be honest. They've not really done too much in terms of attacking, so yeah, frustrating that they've gone and got themselves in the lead. Sané out to Rose. Rhodes needs somebody in the box here. There's not any options at all. He's going to have to pull this one back. Leroy Sané approaching on his right foot. Tips over the bar by the keeper. It's one of our better chances so far this game. Villarreal had actually just started to dominate the game a little bit more, but we've got ourselves a good chance again through Sterling, potentially on the edge of the box here. Looking to try and create something, waiting for a runner through. He's found it through Alaba, who shoots on his right foot. Always going to be optimistic on his weaker side. Alaba switching out now to Cancelo. Great pass. Cancelo going to look into Gabriel Jesus. What a ball in. Gabriel Jesus does it. That's the away goal that we needed. Brilliant header on the stroke of half-time from Gabriel Jesus, but what a fantastic delivery from the fullback that got past our other wingers and got a beautiful cross in and straight onto his head. Look at the position of Gabriel Jesus as well in the box. Completely unmarked. Keeper can't save it. 2-1 aggregates and got ourselves back on level terms in this game, but very much got the advantage now with that away goal. Even if they were to score, we do go through into the next round. Half-time, 1-1. Let's crack on straight away with the second half. Really good end to the first half, of course, with that goal. 20 minutes to go. Time to start sort of resting and reserving some of our players a little bit for other games. I know, of course, if Villarreal do score another goal, we still go through, so that means that we are going to make some changes with 20 minutes left. Delph, Neves and also Pereira to come on as well. We're going to take off Alaba, Leroy Sané and Gabriel Jesus, try and protect those guys, make sure they're okay for the next game coming up. And yeah, obviously weaken the team a little bit, but I still think enough quality in this side to go on and win this game. Let's see we get on from this free kick. I'm in a good position here, but it's difficult to know whether to cross or shoot because either could probably be done, but I just don't really know whether we have many free kick specialists still on the pitch. It might have to be Cancelo as our best option here, and he's only 74 free kick accuracy. let's just go for it. Let's see how we get on. The shots straight to the wall and out for a corner. Silva to deliver. What's it going to be like? Not too bad, actually. Oh, I think we had towering at the front post, but couldn't quite flick it on enough. Yes, well played. Okay, maybe not. It's supposed to be a counter-attack, but he brought it all the way back to our penalty area. Look what's happened now. Another chance, well played, again from the defenders. Fantastic. Another chance, maybe. He's running through again. Gonna look for a pass across the middle. Pereira running through. Can he enter the scoreline? Pereira! No, absolutely terrible. Oh, always seems to be too much power in those one-on-one situations. I don't know why, because I really don't do too much power. I just do a normal shot. Pereira waiting again for Neves. Running forward. Looking to bring it inside as well. Now back into Pereira. He's going to hold it up for Saul. Onto Raheem Sterling. Good shooting chance maybe from this angle over the bar again. Had a few good chances in this game. Not quite able to finish them off. Unbelievable they've only scored 1 goal. Should have been at least 3, I think, in this game. And I should have won it more comfortably. But we are still going to win it. That's the most important thing. 10 shots for us in this match. Thought we maybe had a few more than that, to be honest. But still got ourselves a 2-1 victory on aggregates. And this should be pretty much the game over. There we go. We have got ourselves into the next round. Into the semi-finals of the Champions League. Just about doing enough there to get past Villarreal. Which obviously, you know, we did change the team round fairly early on. 20 minutes left. Obviously, a lot can change in 20 minutes. But we still had enough good chances as well. So very happy with that performance. Just didn't quite manage to take them. Didn't have enough quality for whatever reason. Mainly down to the fact that I think we took off some of our better players with 20 minutes to go as Villarreal started to push loads of their players forward. Of course, that allowed our players to get through, but the players that we had weren't particularly great finishers. So it's understandable that we didn't score more goals, but would have liked a couple more, to be honest. And going into the semi-finals with us will be Man United or Atletico Madrid, as well as Barcelona and Bayern Leverkusen, not Bayern Munich. They got knocked out. Interesting email from Gundogan here. Yes, I am unsettled at the moment, boss. I can't deny that. I want to make sure everything is open between us and that you know exactly what is going on. I'm trying to sort my head out. It's not easy when home is so far away, you know. I haven't said anything to my agent because I want to concentrate on training hard and see what happens. The most important thing to me is that I continue to do a good job for you and the team. Interesting email from him. Hopefully that doesn't mean he wants to leave. I think he's a good part of our squad. Of course, he's not a starter. We have a lot of players playing in a similar sort of position, but certainly a good player for our squad. Well, if he wants to play in the next game, we'll wait and see. We'll see who's available for it. It's going to be a game against Hull City. It's an away match. You can see the league table currently. We have managed to catch up Chelsea. I'd not realised that. We've caught up Chelsea by 3 points. They've clearly lost their last league game when we beat Swansea. So now 5 points behind them, which makes the game against them even more important and even more potentially vital to us winning the league title. Hopefully by then we are in a position where we can leapfrog them in that game by beating them. But obviously, you know, we're still a few games away from that. And now I've got to focus on the game against Hull City. Got to keep these wins going and hope that Chelsea slip up more. Just realised we've got Barcelona in the next round in the semi-finals of the Champions League. So that'll be very, very interesting. I think the first leg of a next episode. So yeah, looking forward to that. Not too many more episodes left of this season. But let's crack on now for the next game that we have coming up, which is against Hull City. This is the side that I'm going to go with. So Donnarumma starts in goal. Kyle Walker, Stones, Mangala, Ferreira in defence. In front of that, Alaba, Saul and Asensio. Then De Bruyne on the right-hand side this time. Leroy Sané and Gabriel Jesus starts as our front three. Belotti starts on the bench. He'll come off the bench at some stage just so he's okay with not starting. And we've also got Neves on there as well, along with Sterling, Gundogan, Delph, Diaz and Gomez. Plenty of different options for us. De Bruyne starting the right wing, so we'll see how it goes. A little bit different. Maybe we'll switch it around. If it doesn't work, Asensio could go on there on the right-hand side. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let's crack on with this game now. Just a quick change to the bench. Moreno will actually come on the bench and Diaz will be dropped. Okay, that's the final game of today's episode against Hull City. Can we end on another win in today's episode? It'd be great if we could. Hopefully we are able to do that. And yeah, let's wait and see how we get on. Asensio into Kevin De Bruyne, who turns, shoots and scores. What a start to the game. We're winning the match 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne with a great turn and slots it home into the bottom left-hand corner. 1-0, 4 minutes into this game. And we've given ourselves a very early lead. Great start to the match. Only a couple of shots, but we've managed to score the second one, I think, there. And put ourselves in front. Exactly the start that we needed, really, in this game. Alaba looking to switch it out now to Kevin De Bruyne. Another chance for De Bruyne. He's in here. He shoots. Oh, good save by the keeper. I think we might have found a new position for Kevin De Bruyne. So far looks really good on the right-hand side. Obviously not used to playing him there. Usually a little bit further back in midfield. But today he's playing there just because we didn't have any other options that were fit. So yeah, so far doing very, very well. Hopefully going to get ourselves a couple more goals with him on that side as well. Could be a good switch of play if we can get it to him more often. Gabriel Jesus now going to try and recycle play. Find its way into the box to Saul and actually was onside. Again, had to be saved. Bombarding Hull City with shots. They're struggling to cope right now. The keeper's just about kept it at 1-0. Another chance, this time over the bar. Hold it up for Kevin De Bruyne. What's his delivery going to be like? What a ball in that is. Almost too close to the keeper, though, I think. And it actually caused some issues, I think, with the defenders as well, but cleared away eventually by Hull City. They're really struggling against us. We need a second goal, though. Gabriel Jesus to turn and shoot. And save comfortably by the keeper. Asensio for a cutback. Go on. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne makes it 2-0 on the stroke of half-time. That's a brilliant strike. 2 for Kevin De Bruyne and 2 for Man City as well, just going into the half-time break. Really, really happy with that one. De Bruyne looks so good on the right-hand side. Real impact on the game from that position. And it just gives an alternative option to Sterling. Obviously, Sterling's more about sheer pace, I suppose, whereas Kevin De Bruyne's just got so much technical quality that he doesn't really need that much pace. And actually has okay pace, to be honest. But look at that for a finish. So much power behind it. Keeps it down brilliantly. And it's now 2-0 just on the stroke of half-time. Had to do it as well, though. Needed the second goal advantage, despite Hull City not looking a threat going forward. We obviously needed a little bit of a breathing room there between the two teams. We've managed that as well going into half-time, and let's crack on with the second half straight away. Kamazu's waiting for De Bruyne. Can he make it his hat-trick? De Bruyne, not that far off, you know. Good save by the keeper. So close for his hat-trick. That would have been the third goal that we needed as well. De Bruyne really well on his left foot, actually. Nearly picks out the bottom left-hand corner, but clawed away by the keeper out for a corner. Asensio to deliver. De Bruyne is in there again. Oh, someone connects with it. Saved anyway. Asensio onto De Bruyne. Going to shoot from this range, may as well, and it's actually caused the keeper another issue. Had to parry that one away, this time cleared there by the defender. De Bruyne can pretty much shoot for anywhere, to be honest. Okay, all 3 changes now. Delph, Neves and Belotti all coming on. We'll take off Alaba, Leroy Sané and Gabriel Jesus. Got to protect those guys for the next few games coming up. Watford, I think, in about 3 days' time. Those guys might not even be available for that game. So we'll wait and see. 25 minutes to go in this game. Obviously, you would have thought 2-0, it should be pretty much game over, but I think a third goal would definitely secure that. And I'm hoping that when Hull City decide to throw a few more players forward, that the gaps will start to open, and maybe we'll get ourselves a third goal there. But for now, they're on the attack, and we've got to try and defend this one properly with Mangala. Alaba getting back as well. Don't do anything silly. I'll take that. De Bruyne through now. Going to try and shoot from this angle. De Bruyne, oh, thought he'd made it 3. So close to a third goal. That would have been his hat-trick as well in this game. Really, really good save, though, again by the keeper. Maybe could have kept running. Maybe could have even squared it across the box, but went for the shot anyway. Got a corner with Asensio to deliver. Front post, Belotti heads away. Again, had to be saved. So many chances. Only 2 goals, though. Unbelievable. Don't know how many shots we've had. Feels like a lot, and it's going back out to Asensio. Maybe a different... No, okay, not a different angle, because went off the pitch. No, what has gone on in the box there? Huge scramble, and blazed over the bar by Myler. Oh my days. Not a good strike there. So close to the goal, but that is absolutely terrible. Really, really bad. I think maybe he should hang up the boots, continue playing FIFA. Oh, De Bruyne heads over his own bar. There we go, 2-0 victory, another 3 points for us. Nothing spectacular in terms of the scoreline. It probably could have been if we kept the players on. Obviously, we're getting more of the goals, or more of the chances, I should say. De Bruyne got all the goals. 10 shots on target, 17 shots in total, though, so you can see how dominant we were, and the fact that we should have had more than 2 goals. Hull City, no shots on target in the whole game, pretty much sums up their attack for most of that match. In fact, I don't really remember too many opportunities at all in that first half in particular. But that pretty much concludes today's episode. We'll quickly take a look at the league table, and we'll have to end things here on another victory. Chelsea have won their match, so actually that's not going to change things, and we don't need to take a look at the league table, but we will anyway, as it's popped up here. Still 5 points behind Chelsea, 5 games to go. Looking to obviously get 5 more wins, so hopefully we can do that next episode and the episode after. But that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe as well down below, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Really do appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode at 4 PM UK time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.